Hey, it's Miss Alana working on math, being awesome, smart, and amazing, just like you. All right, so one of my kids told me, I guess that, I don't know, maybe when I start the video, I start before it records, so some of the words get chopped off, so I'm going to make sure that I wait to start talking, so none of my words get chopped off, huh? Thank you for letting me know. If you see any other corrections or suggestions that you want me to make or do in the videos, let me know. So thank you to one of you all out there that said, Miss Alana, we like it. Not we, because that was just one person talking. That wouldn't be a we. I like it better when you do it on the board. I'm like, okay, sure. Someone else said that it's too dark, but I can clearly see myself on the camera. I don't think it's too dark outside. The light is shining on us. Yes. So I think this is perfect. This is perfect. All right, we are working on today's math assignment. It is Wednesday, December the 14th, 2016. Yes, it's this year. It's this year. I don't think I time traveled, or did I? I don't know. We are working on adding and subtracting fractions. Bam, right here. Make sure you have your sheet. I have mine. Let's begin by reading the standard. Read it with me. It says, numbering operations, fractions. Use equivalent fractions as a strategy to add and subtract fractions. Add and subtract fractions and mixed numbers with unlike denominators by finding a common denominator and equivalent fractions to produce like denominators. So for this section right here, what do we need to do? Add and subtract the following mixed numbers. Use the fraction bars to help you make equivalent fractions. To add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. Show all your work. Fraction bars, bam, right here on your paper. And right there. So we have one whole, we have two halves. One half makes what? One whole. I have how many thirds? 3/3, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 makes a whole. We have fourths, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. 4 of those makes a whole. And 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6. 6 of those makes one whole. So you see how some of these are equal. They're equal. They are equivalent fractions to each other. If you are working on this at home, you can use those fraction bars. If you are working on it in the classroom, I have my handed fraction bars, manipulative, that you can use. Yes. Oh, I love the fraction bars. Do you love fraction bars? Yes, I know you do. Some of you all maybe are just not that confident yet, but no worries. We have this under control. So let's look at the questions we need to solve. All right, it is okay. Let me move it up right there. All right, now, you see that? I don't need this because I'm going to just show it to you using my fraction bars. All right, I have, what kind of numbers are these? What kind of numbers do we have to work with? These are mixed numbers. Mixed numbers because it has a what? It's a mixture of different kinds of numbers. It has a whole number and a fraction mixed together. Makes a mixed fraction. Like a mixed songs playlist compilation. All right, this is a mixed number. I have 3.5 plus 1 and 1/6. Now, it's easy to just add the whole numbers. That's easy. It's like 3 plus 1. 1/2 and 1/6. That is a little bit tricky. You don't just add. We need to make equal fractions. So, using the fraction bars, I need 1/2. Bam, right there. 1/2 and 1/6. Right there. Now, we can't add these together. They are not the same size pieces. So that wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. Can't do that. So we need to make them equivalent fractions. Are we going to make 1/2 into something else or 1/6 into something else? We can make 1/2 into 6s. So let's see. Now I can't use that. I can't. Let me put it right there. Can you put it? No, I just put it right here. I can't use this 1/6, okay? Because I need to add it together. So I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I put it right here. All right. So I need 1/6. I'm gonna use my fraction bars right there. 1/6. Do I need more? Yes, I need more. I need more. Might need another hand. All right. And 1, 6. Bam, right there. Do you see how those are equal? Oh, pretty colors. You see? So 1/2 is the same thing as what? 3, 6. So let me write that down. So right here, this 1/2 is the same thing as having what? 3. That whole number doesn't change. 3 and 3, 6. Plus 1 and 1, 6. Now I can add the 3 and the 1, the whole numbers. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then 3, 6 plus 1, 6. Oh, I'm glad I didn't drop that. So there's a 3, 6, and that's upside down. 3, 6 plus 1. This is not working. All right, you know what? There's a 3, 6 plus the 1, 6 is what? Can you see it? I know my fingers are blocking it. Can you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 4, 6. Write that down. 4 and 4, 6. Now, if you look right here at our fraction pieces, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Do you see that? What is that the same as? OMG, look. Bam, 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 bam. What? 2/3. So 4 and 4, 6 is the same thing as 2 and 2/3. How am I going to show this to you? I need to grow another hand, another arm. Oh, maybe I don't need to do that. That would be weird. That would be weird. All right, so do you see this? The 2/3, and I have the 4, 6. OMG. How are we going to do this? I do it like that. Oh, maybe that's better. Bam, just like that. You see that? 2/3 right there. Those are equal to each other. Yes. All right. Moving on to the next one. The next one says 2.5 plus 2 and 1/3. I have 2 wholes, 2 wholes. That's easy. But that half and that third, that's not going to work. Look, I have half and a third. We can't put them together. They're not the same size pieces. That's not going to work, but we can change them. Now, can I change 1/2 into thirds? Look, 1/2 into thirds. That's not going to... dropping pieces. Glad it's not breakable. All right. That's not going to work. It's not the same size. So that can't work. That can't work. Now, is there anything else on your sheet that 1/2 is equal to and 1/3? Do you already know? Let me show you. Look right here. 1/2 is the same thing as 2 4s and 3 6. 1/3 is the same thing as, can't do 4s. It's the same thing as 2 6. So which one can we use? The 6. Do you see that? 1/2 is the same thing as, I think it's better if I just show it to you this way. Look right there. 1/2 is the same thing as 1, 2, 3 6. So let's write that down. So 2.5 is what? 2 and 3 6. Which look, bam, no. That 1/2 is 3 6. And what's the next one? 2 and a third. Look, the third. 1/3 is right. Where's right? Right there. And it's the same thing as, do you see that? 2 6. 2 plus 1/3 is the same thing as 2 and 2 6. Now we can add, I have 2 and 3 6. 1, 2. There's a 3 6 plus the 2 6. 1, 2. How many 6 did we color in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. The whole number 2 plus 2 is 4. And 5, 6. And look right there at our sheet. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Is that the same thing as anything else? Look. Nope. So that's our answer right there. Moving on to subtracting mixed numbers. This first one says 3.5 minus 2 and 1 6. So look, they have different denominators, different numbers underneath the fraction, so we can't just add and subtract that. That's not going to work. But we can convert them into equivalent fractions with the same denominator. So look at 1/2 and 1/6. Oh, do some of you already know? Look, there's 1/2. Oh, look. Ooh, look at that. Let me show you. And we did that. Look, 1/2 is the same thing as what? 3/6 right there. So let's write that down. 3.5 is the same thing as 3 and 3/6. And you know what's so cool to help you remember? What's half of 6? 3. Right there. Half of 6 is 3, and that's why it's 3/6. And then we need to subtract 2 and 1/6. I don't need to change that since now they have the same denominator. Minus 2 and 1/6. Right here. All right, so let's shade that in. Now, what's our whole number? 3 minus 2 is 1. And then 3/6. Oh, I need to erase that. Can't confuse you. 3/6 is 1, 2, 3/6. Take away 1/6. I'm going to change the color and take that away. So what's left? 2/6 right there. So 1 and, no, that's not right. 1 and 2/6. And look right here. 2/6 right there. Is that the same as anything else on the fraction bar? 1/3. It is the same thing as 1/3. So 1 and 2/6 is the same thing as 1 and 1/3. Bam. We're almost done. One more problem in our operations, adding and subtracting fractions. Number 4 says 4.5 minus 1 and 1/3. So again, those do not have the same denominators, so we cannot just add and subtract those, but we can do what? Do some math magic and turn them into equivalent fractions. Start with that 1/2, and I hope you remember this from earlier. Look, there's 1/2 is the same thing as what? 2/4. Same thing as 3/6, and then, but it's not the same thing as any thirds, so that's not going to work. 1/3 is the same thing as, there's 1/3. Not fourths, not halves, but 2/6. So which one should we use? Which pieces? The 6. Because look, oh my God, it's the same thing. It's the same thing we did right there. It's the same thing. So let's write the 4 and half. How many 6s in half? You should know this by now. 1, 2, 3. 3 right there. 4 and 3/6 minus that 1 and 1/3. Where's the 1/3? Right there. That's the same thing as 2/6 minus 1 and 2/6 equals what? The whole number 4 minus 1 is 3. And then 3/6. Let me shade that in. 1, 2, 3. Take away 2 of those. 2/6. And what's left? 1/6. Bam, right there. So it's 3 and 1/6. Look right there. 1/6. Is that the same thing as anything else? Oh no. So we are done. We are done adding and subtracting fractions. I know that you are getting better and better at this. If you're not already an expert, yes, air 5 on that. Woo! Awesome sprinkles for you. Give me some awesome sprinkles. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to spray you with some awesome sauce. No, awesome sauce for you. Awesome sauce for me. Remember, release the math beast inside of you. And watch the next videos. We're moving on to the backside. Love you.